Greetings, YouTubers. This is Gene, aka the Brooklyn BluJay, bringing it to you on a Saturday night. I'm usually out on a Saturday night shaking my booty, but anyway, I don't usually get in front of the camera. I just don't have it. You know, I don't have the time. I don't have I really don't. I don't have the room to do it. And when I mean the room, I'm saying that this room where my tank is now my housemate's room, my roommate housemate's room. So I can't just like bust in here anytime I want to do something like this. Those of you who have been following me for a long time know that this room has been a shelter for people during Hurricane Sandy. It's been a multi-purpose room, whether it was my art studio, my bedroom, a refuge room, whatever. You guys know my story. So I'm very, very fortunate that my roommate actually doesn't mind that the fish tank is in the room, actually likes the fish. So I'm blessed in that respect, that they don't mind that this is in here and that they actually enjoy it as well, and I'm able to keep it here. So yeah, and on top of that, camera, tripod, all of that stuff takes a lot of effort, and I usually don't have much time to do that either. So this room is not at my full disposal, and it just takes a lot of time to do a video. And a lot of you guys know this already because you guys do videos yourselves. But anyway, I'm here on a Saturday night. I'm able to do this video, and it's a video to all the new people to the aquarium YouTube community. So hopefully I won't get a bunch of thumbs down on this video, but I'm just gonna say a couple of things that need to be said. But let me start off by saying that I don't usually get in front of the camera for the things that I just said previously, but also I want to give a shout out to all the people who always get in front of the camera, like the Rick, Jay Wilson, Slim Tim, JW Heiser, Nick Mark 007, Cyclet Man 09, Jacob Castro of Jacob's Aquariums. I mean, those guys are always in front of the camera, and honestly, if I was as good looking as those guys, I'd probably get in front of the camera a lot more as well. So anyway, big shout out to those guys. And the reason for this video is some unspoken rules about this whole little thing that we have, our little aquarium YouTube community, and that is just like respect and appreciation and you know, like etiquette. You know, if people are sending you plants and sending you fish, and especially if they send you plants or fish for free, you know, do an unboxing video, or at least give them a shout out on your channel. Post a link underneath your video that you've made or whatever, showing off the plant or the fish. Like, come on, people, like, give credit where credit is due. And I just find that some people take others for granted, and this is a generous community, and even I've gone so far as to give away plants and stuff like that, and you know, I'm fronting the cost for shipping and so on and so forth, and not a mention, not a thank you, not even a private message. And at least, people, at least give the generous folks a private message. You know, people who've been following me, you know, I've been gifted a lot of stuff, and I'm constantly giving thanks to the people who have gifted me these things. So please, to all of you who are new to this, please give credit where credit is due. Give a shout out where a shout out is due. Give a thanks where thanks is due. At the very least, send someone an email, a private message, okay? But don't just like grab and not give anything in return. If you say you're gonna deliver plants, deliver the plants. If you say that you're gonna do something, just do it. And if life gets in the way, then explain that. And you know, I'll use a personal reference. I won a contest back in September. GM did a contest, and GM Love. Speaking of someone else who's like really good in front of the camera, GM Love, and I won one of his contests. And at the time, I was dealing with family stuff, and I was dealing with my uncle with cancer and stuff like that. And at least I sent him a private message, even though I had won the contest. I couldn't even respond in a timely fashion. So at least I sent him a private message. So people, please do that. If you say you're going to do something, please be true to your word. And if you receive something, please give a thank you, a shout out, or whatever. Just show some gratitude, because this is a very generous community. Let's not mess that up, okay? So anyway, I like to pontificate and yammer and talk a lot. I'm gonna try to wrap this up. I want to do a special shout out to Corvus, Oskin, and Paducah Fish Fan, and that is because I'm looking at people who are starting off the new year with an intention. And Corvus Oskin, if you are not sub to him, please sub to him. He's a super smart freaking guy, and he's got some really clear plans in the work for the new year, and I have got to admire that. His project is really impressive. And Paducah Fish Fan, if you haven't subbed to him, please sub to him. His New Year's resolutions for his fish tanks are also really impressive, and those two guys are kind of like almost at the opposite ends of the spectrum, but it's just great stuff all the way around. So please sub to those guys. And like I said previously about GM Love, that's another person you've got to check his channel out. Very honest, very straightforward, brutally honest, transparent. So please check out his channel. And GM, I'm sorry that I was never able to get those plans from you. My apologies. I already gave you a private message about that, but he's just raw. He's a raw individual. So please check out those 3 channels, and I hope you guys are starting 2015 on a great start. And thank you guys for tuning in. This is Jean, aka the Brooklyn BluJay. Be well all.